Now, in other news, Nyeri Catholic Archbishop Muheria has called on the government to reevaluate the competency-based education system, warning that the current approach could lead to a decline in education standards.
The Archbishop has criticised how the grade 10 transition is being handled, saying the government is gambling with the future of the pioneer CBE class. And as you'll hear now from Emily Chebet, Education Cabinet Secretary Migos Ogamba says the transition now stands at 98% and that the government is keen on fixing the teething problems experienced during the transition.
As the government pushes for 100% transition of learners to grade 10, directing all students to report to secondary schools without fees and uniform, Nyeri Catholic Archdiocese Archbishop Muheria has called for a permanent solution to challenges facing the pioneer CBE cohort. According to the Archbishop, enrolling learners without addressing capacity and resources risks is undermining education quality.
I think we need order because the schools they give food to these children. We have to take care of their needs. How do we shift the problem from we, who are now embarrassed because children at home, to now the heads?
Muheria warned against politicizing education, urging all stakeholders to develop and follow a clear roadmap to avoid mistakes that could ultimately harm learners.
Our education system is not something we should be experimenting every year, every day, every month. Because you cannot be in a class that was designed for 50 and you put in there 90 students without even space for the teacher to move and expect to give quality education, even in a national school, is not doable.
Education Cabinet Secretary Migos Ogamba says the ministry is collecting data on all needy learners admitted to various schools to determine the kind of support required.
At the point of that directive, we had done 92% of all the admissions, so there was 8% remaining. As of today, we've done 98%. That is over 1.1 million. So our teams are in the field collecting the data of this extra, and as a government then we'll consider and see what kind of support to give those schools that have admitted those students.
The Cabinet Secretary, who was speaking while visiting teachers receiving treatment in various hospitals within the city following yesterday's accident outside City Primary School in Ngara, said the distribution of grade 10 books is ongoing and by 10th February all schools will have grade 10 books. The Cabinet Secretary also addressed concerns raised by teachers in the northern Kenya, calling for transfers following the killing of a teacher in Garissa, urging them to remain calm while assuring them of enhanced security.
There are some teachers who are asking that they be moved. We've requested them to stay put as the government is assuring them of their security in the areas where they work. This was an incident, it's not sporadic, but where maybe the cases become too severe, then to be considered on its own merit, not a general position.
We have seen the intervention and the evacuation of our teachers and the psychosocial support being given to the teachers in Garissa town. Those who cannot go back to school immediately are already taken care of.
The death toll has risen to 3 after one teacher who had been receiving treatment at Kenyatta National Hospital succumbed to injuries. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.